Right now I want to show you how to use the RAP-299-3 cup holder mounting base. As you can see here, it's got a 3-inch diameter plate on top, plastic plate. It stands about 4 3/4 inch tall. And you can see around the edges here they have these rubber fins. And what that's designed for is so when you put it into a cup holder in your vehicle, if it's tight, it'll grip those fins, but they'll bend a little bit so that it gets a good hold into your cup holder. If your cup holder is really small and you need to trim these down the lines, you can see it's got lines on there. You can just cut down those lines with a sharp knife or a pair of scissors. You can cut it and trim those down so that it fits into your cup holder nice and snug. So once in there, it's not going to move, but also you can take it in and out very easy. Now this plate on top works in two ways. One, you can hear a suction cup to it. Just slap a suction cup on there and lock it on. Or two, you can see these little dots right there, and that's for mounting a ram plate directly to this plastic plate. It actually includes 2 screws that you can use to screw straight into those little notches there. And what you can actually mount to the top of that is either a diamond plate like so, which will just get you a starting base for a ball, or you can actually put a round plate which also has the 2 holes there. You can see these 2 holes here will match up, and then you can have a nice looking round plate. So if you are buying something or you already have purchased a mount and you have a base, you can always just mount that directly on there with the 2 screws, or if you want to add a couple more holes in there, you can use slap a few more holes in there yourself. But that would be the base beginning, and then from that you can then put a ram arm and cradle and put it on there, so you can just tighten up the knob to get it all locked into place. But you can see the principle there, the concept. That's how it would work, and it can move around obviously with a ram ball and socket. So that's how that would work. Now, using as a suction cup base, I've got one of the ram suction cup bases. You can see, just put it over there, push down on this one and twist and turn, and there you have a mounting base to start a ram mount for a device there. You can see again I've used the same newbie, and there you go. Now you can just come off of that base with a arm. Obviously tighten this up to hold it in place, but I've just got it here loose. So that's one of their suction cups. This one's actually the RAP-224-2. Now I'm going to show you the RAP-224-1, which I've put a diamond plate on top there with a ball. This actually, this suction cup is actually wider than the mounting plate, you can see, but there's a little bit of overhang. But that doesn't matter because the inner part of this suction cup is where the vacuum is created when you do the twist, so that holds on there no problem at all. So that's how the 2 ram mount suction cups connect. I also want to show you how some third-party suction cups work. This is a custom cradle for it's custom mount for one of the TomTom GPSs. You can see it fits on there no problem. It's about the same size as one of the ram mount suction cups. And with this one here, you just push down on this and then it locks in. Oops, let's do that properly. There we go. Push down and it locks in there. So that's another surface you could use for a TomTom mount, or you can use a Garmin mount with something like this, which comes with some of the newbies and different GPSs. This one here though, you can't center it perfectly on the base here because of the words. These words let the air in because they're indented into the plastic. So if you were to put this over here, air would get in underneath this suction cup. So what you need to do is just push it to the edge here, then push it down and lock it in. So you can see there I've left these words not touching the base. I've actually covered the word RAM down here, but then my unit can then come off there and I can use it that way. So if you really wanted to use an existing mount you have, you can lock it onto there. So there you go, that's how easy it is to use the RAP-299-3 cup holder mounting base.